I'm Brittany, owner of Clever Care Essentials, certified aromatherapist and herbalist. Today we're going to cover Medicinal Herbs 101. Medicinal herbs have been used for tens of thousands of years by people, as we all know, to help treat illness and disease and ward off pests. But also, medicinal herbs are used in health and beauty products to flavor, cook, and preserve food. Generally, an herb is anything that you can use from a plant that is valued for its aroma and its medicinal properties. There are a couple typical ways that we use medicinal herbs, including topically, internally, and around the home. Topically, you can use medicinal herbs as salves, ointments, infused oils, creams, and foot soaks or foot spas. Internally, we can use medicinal herbs in culinary recipes to cook and preserve. We can use teas, tinctures, and also take herbs in capsule form. Around the home, you may have heard of sachets, filling sachets with herbs to ward off pests, mice, moths. And you can also use medicinal herbs for cleaning, like chamomile. It has great antifungal properties. You can make a strong tea and clean off musty or moldy areas in cabinets, for example. Our first medicinal herb we're going to cover is calendula, my very personal favorite. Plus, Clever Care has its own line of calendula products made from flowers harvested from Clever Care's small farm. Calendula, the common name calendula or pot marigold, also referred to as poor man's saffron. The scientific name is Calendula officinalis. The family that the herb comes from is the Asteraceae family, or also referred to as the sunflower family. Calendula has many medicinal properties, including its vulnerary, which means that it has significant wound healing properties. You can use it on cuts, bruises, abrasions. You can apply it topically to all these wounds as a cream, ointment, or an infused oil. Also, calendula is very astringent, so that means it helps stop bleeding. Great for cuts, scrapes, things like that. Has antimicrobial and antifungal properties. Also, you can use it as a tincture for mouth ulcers. The tincture is also great for stomach ulcers or inflammation of the digestive tract. Calendula is also great in the kitchen. Culinary uses, it goes great with egg dishes, cheese dishes, and salads. Calendula fun fact. In the Middle Ages, these plants were renamed Mary's Gold in honor of the Virgin Mary. Our next medicinal herb we're going to cover is catnip. Common names are catnip and catmint. The scientific name is Nepeta cataria. Comes from the family Lamiaceae, and the typical plant parts you use for the medicinal properties are the leaves and the flowers. Catnip is very safe and gentle to use on small children and family members of all ages. It's great for reducing fevers, colic, and teething pain. Catnip also has mild sedative properties, so it's great for helping children or anyone fall asleep at night. It's a great anxiolytic. That means it's good for anxiety. Also, catnip or catmint is great for treating cold and flu symptoms. It's great for digestive bloating and cramps, colic, because it's antispasmodic. There's a great chemical component in catnip called nepetalactone. That's the chemical that draws cats. But also the very powerful smell that you get from catnip is great as an insect repellent for repelling insects like mosquitoes and roaches. Fun fact about catnip. Cats often react by rubbing, rolling, and eating and acting like catnip is completely irresistible to them, although some cats are not affected at all. Our next medicinal herb is chamomile. Another one of my personal favorites. Chamomile's common name, there's Roman and German. are the two species of chamomile that have medicinal properties. Roman chamomile, the scientific name is Chamomile nobili, and German chamomile, the scientific name is Matriarcharia recutita. The family name is Asteraceae, also known as the sunflower family. The plant parts that are used are typically the flowers and the leaves. German chamomile, they have similar medicinal properties, but German chamomile is known for its mild sedative effects on the nervous system and the digestive system, and also for that time of the month, PMS symptoms. Chamomile, both varieties, both species have bitter properties, so they're great for digestion, great for colic, and safe for children. Also, they have great anti-inflammatory and vulnerary properties. Drinking them as a tea is great for systemic anti-inflammatory if you have inflammation of the joints or headaches. Roman chamomile has great antifungal and antibacterial properties. Fun fact about chamomile. There is a non-flowering variety of chamomile called Trenagu, which is used in some countries as lawns, which doubles an aromatherapy benefit when you walk on it. It smells like apples. Our next medicinal herb is dandelion. I'm sure you've all seen those dandelions growing as weeds in your neighbor's or your own yard. Dandelion's common name is dandelion, or clocks and watches, or fairy clocks. The scientific name is Taraxacum officinale. The family is the Asteraceae family, or the sunflower family. The typical parts that are used for medicinal properties are the leaves, the roots, and the flowers. The therapeutic and detoxifying properties of dandelion are immense. They're often used for liver detox, kidney detox. A lot of people use them as hangover cures. They replenish what they detoxify because they're very high in potassium. Traditionally, they're used as a cleaning cure in the spring months. The leaves exert very powerful diuretic property and reaction. So they help with fluid retention. They assist in removing all sorts of toxins from the body and the cells. Again, very high in potassium for replenishing anything that was lost in the detox. The root is very bitter, so it's great for digestive support and stimulating digestive and gastric juices. Also, it promotes bile secretion, which is good for the liver and gallbladder conditions. Fun fact about dandelion: it's the plant's world equivalent of the pig. Almost all parts are eaten. Our last medicinal herb we are covering today is ginkgo. I'm sure you've all heard of the ginkgo tree. It's also referred to, the common name is maidenhair tree. The scientific name is Ginkgo biloba. The family is Ginkgoaceae, and this herb has a long-standing use for things like Alzheimer's and dementia. It's used for memory and to improve memory impairment. The ginkgo plant parts that are used are the fruits and the leaves. The leaves are where you get the most medicinal properties. There's been extensive lab research that has identified pharmacological actions from this herb. It's a potent antioxidant, anti-inflammatory. It enhances blood flow through the veins, the capillaries, and the arteries. It is also used as a protective agent against toxins from entering your cells. Also, it's used for poor blood flow in diseases and syndromes like Raynaud's syndrome. It's great to use for vertigo, for tinnitus, and asthma, and also for that time of the month, or PMS. Fun fact about ginkgo: Ginkgo was part of the landscape in the Jurassic period when Brachiosaurus roamed. Thanks for joining me for the short and sweet Medicinal Herbs 101. If you have any questions, please reach out to me at clevercareessentials.com. Follow me on Facebook or Instagram at clevercareessentials. Also, I hope with this little bit of herb knowledge that you will feel comfortable having a little more know-how to add herbs to your daily routine for recipes or for cleaning. Also, I advise everyone, if you have any specific questions before using medicinal herbs, please consult a medical doctor and take extra caution if you're pregnant or nursing.